Now, in its 12th year, this is GabNet. Talk like you've never heard it before.
All the way live from Harlem, here in New York City. It's me. I'm Alex. This is the Ramble. There he is. We haven't talked to him in a little while. I've run reruns of you, but I haven't talked to you in a while. And it's Chuck Farnham. Hello, Chuck.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. I'm good.
Yeah?
You're great.
You're doing great.
Yeah, health's
you're
good.
You're fine. How's the health doing? That's what us old
fine.
people
Health-
always ask
health's
each
good.
other.
They're fixing my teeth, so I'm getting that dealt with. And
You're going to get the front put in?
yeah,
Yeah.
and the back and the side and the
Yeah. So you're not going to look like a Trump voter anymore.
No, I'm gonna definitely look like I'm not in Kentucky.
What made you decide to do that? Because you seemed like you didn't care.
No, I don't care about I didn't care about the front one, but earlier in the week, my bridge came out.
Oh, okay.
And the bridge took 2 teeth with it.
What?
Yeah, ripped, the anchor teeth on either side?
Yeah.
It ripped those out as well.
Well, how heavy was the force pulling on that bridge?
I've been into a chicken wing.
That was all it took?
That's all it took.
I don't understand.
I don't either. It was bad, though.
Yeah, so where you get you got the money for the dental work?
I don't know what it's going to cost yet.
Well, you're going to get, I can see where your bridge is missing now, too.
Oh, yeah. No, they got a...
Don't smile. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not good.
I mean, I have about half the... Well, how many teeth do you have? You have 32, right?
Yeah.
I think I have 15 at the moment.
I actually have all the teeth in my mouth except for one back here, but they also pulled a few others, and then I replaced them with implants.
Right.
Which I think you should be born with implants.
Right.
They're much better than the real teeth. To begin with, she never has to look at them and say, "Is there a cavity in there?" No, there better not be.
Right.
Now, when they're replacing the bridge and the teeth, and so they're going to do a whole bridge with an implant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, no. Now they're going to just kill the implant or the bridge altogether. I'm going for a consultation on Monday.
Yeah.
And they're going to decide what to do or what they can do. I believe they're going to pull out everything else that's in there and rebuild.
Well, if you get down to too few teeth, okay, and you have all your teeth pulled and have them just put in to anchor them, you put in implants, and then they feel like real teeth. You're never going to miss the old ones. In fact, you're going to like the new ones.
Nerves, right?
Huh?
No nerves.
Has no nerves. It doesn't get cavities. I would imagine after 30 years or so, the bridge kind of falls apart and they have to replace it, but the anchors are still there.
I think bridges are just a way for them to make more money.
Well, bridges were an idea at the time. What you did is what a bridge is. It's a couple of teeth, and then it's anchored by 2 teeth on either side of it.
Which they then, 2 good teeth, which they gnaw down to make anchors.
Yeah. So
they kill 2 teeth.
The idea now of replacing teeth with implants, I have maybe 4 implants in my mouth. It's very good. In fact, I have every now and then I have to feel all around and say, is that an implant? I don't know what's an implant and what isn't.
Yeah, well, I'd be getting probably 32 implants.
Oh, well, no, you get one bridge up above and bridge down below. One down below, and then they anchor it with a implant. And you just walk around like your real teeth, like your actual teeth. It's not going to bother you. Yeah,
I'm sure that's happening.
But I don't know how much that's going to cost.
$1 billion, probably.
Dentistry. Dentistry used to be really cheap. Dentistry, you went to the dentist, you had a cavity, $15 to fill the cavity.
Right.
That was it. If it was if they had to do 2 surfaces, then it was double that. It was by the surface. Now, I mean, I every time I go to the dentist, I feel she's upselling me.
Yeah. It's like $300 per tooth.
It's like, we're going to have to laser there because your gum is getting bad there. Your gums are swollen there. And I go, I don't care. And what are you saving up for a new yacht? Is that what this is all about?
Yeah. Did I put all your kids through school?
What I hate about the cleaning person, every place has a dental hygienist. All right.
Right.
What I don't like about them is I think they're working with the doctor to find all the problems.
Yeah. You go from one to the other.
Yeah. And every now and then she says, well, we may have to pull that tooth because it's not in good shape. I said, well, you've been watching my mouth for the last 5 years. Didn't you catch it earlier before it got to this point? No, because when it gets to this point, I'll make more money.
Yeah, I got we can't do anything for this. Hey, that's a nice watch you're wearing. Where'd you get that? And then it just got weird. So I'm like,
where do you go? Do you go to a regular dentist? I mean, is that...
Yeah, I got a guy, and he's really nice, but...
Well, they're all nice because they have to have a bedside manner to suck all that money out of you.
Right. I go, well, I went in there one time and had it was a gold crown removed. And he goes,
why
well, we can take care of that for you. And I'm like, what do you mean you can take care of it for me? And he goes, well, we just got a little box that we put them in. And I go, and then you go down and sell the gold, right? And he got real quiet.
That's the thing. That's the real thing about dentistry that there should be laws about, is that when they pull a tooth, they should give it to you.
Yeah. No, I said, he goes, oh, you want it? And I go, it's just gold. It's a gold cap. I took it down to the local guy, $220 worth of gold.
Really?
Yeah.
See, they get all that gold, and then they, wow. Yeah.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I can use that money.
I don't think I've ever had a gold crown.
I only had one.
Or they use gold as a base, but they put porcelain over it.
Right, yeah. This was all gold. It was old. And
yeah, but that's, it's gold.
It was real money.
Yeah. So you got $220 for it.
Exactly.
Oh, great. You see?
And he would have taken that, and he'd have gotten $220.
Yeah. Oh, maybe more. Maybe he was a better guy than you.
Not even his money.
Huh?
He goes, well, I go, and I saw him the next time. I go, I made $220 off that gold cap that you wanted. And he goes, yeah, a lot of people just don't want to deal with it. I'm like, deal with going down and getting money.
Look, I have a thing I've been doing here, which is last Saturday when our cleaning woman was in and she went to do the washer wouldn't work anymore. It's been there for maybe, I'd say on the outside 25 years.
Wow.
It's one of those GEs, it's just one unit. Yeah. And we had it fixed once, but after something like 25 years, and it came with the apartment, it just went bad. So now we got to figure out where to get a new thing. So I call up my super, and rather than have the company, I'm going to pay him $500 to do everything. He took the thing away. He took the old one away. The new one's coming on Tuesday. He's going to put it in. And I figure it's worth $450 to me, even though I could get it done cheaper if I had PC Richards do the work. But I have him. He's going to make sure it's all working.
Right.
He's going to be fine. So it's fine with me. I like him, so I like to make him money. Today, he said, and don't have him take away the washer and dryer. We'll do that. And I know why he's doing that. Because he's going to sell the washer and dryer.
Yeah, he's going to fix it and sell it.
As junk. No, not even fix it. As junk. and because it's too old to turn around and sell, it's not worth crap. Okay, and so today he took it out before my new one's coming. I know he's going to make money out of it, but I don't mind. I like him. You know?
Right.
It's my way of saying.
If you get a guy
you.
that you trust, it's different.
Well, I'd rather pour a couple of $1,000s a year in him, like the Christmas bonus, and this $450, and another thing, a few other things. Every time he comes up, I hand him $20 just for doing stuff or looking at something.
Right.
So I know that when he took that thing out today, he's going to make money off of that. He said to me the last time I got rid of it by having them take it away, why'd you let me take it away? You know. So I went, this time I'll leave it all up to you. So he's installing it, and we are getting, are you ready for this? The most futuristic washer-dryer you have ever seen.
Yeah.
It's, and how do I describe it? It's very simple to describe. It's a one and done. In other words, it's only got one place to put the wash.
So it washes it and dries it.
It washes it, and then it dries it in a matter of anywhere from 2 to 3 hours, depending upon the load. But here's the things that it does. I mean, I suddenly realized, my God, how my world has changed. Okay? The washer, when all the stuff's in there, by AI weighs what's in there, and then you have a detergent dispenser, but you put in like a whole bottle of detergent.
It just
in
decides.
This thing, and it decides how much detergent you're going to need based on the size of the load. And then it washes it, and then it dries it, and then when it dries it, you touch the clothing, and it's a little damp. But they say the minute you pull it out, it suddenly is dry. And I think the reason is that it's down there in a bunch of steam.
You've got a humidity inside the dryer.
Yes,
drying part.
And they say just take it out. Don't worry about that. It's not done. It's done. And when you take it out, somebody said it was like it was a magic trick. I took it out, and then I held it up, and it was dry. You know. So these are things you got to learn. Plus, the whole thing looks like a spaceship panel.
Yeah.
You know.
My refrigerator's that way.
Really? Yeah.
It's got a whole TV built into it.
I wish I had room for the bigger ones. Problem is, anything bigger than a certain amount wide will not get in our elevators.
Yeah. This thing's got a full TV in it.
Oh, God,
It checks the cameras outside. When somebody rings the doorbell, their picture pops up on the TV.
Oh, man, I wish I could get one of those.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
But they're too wide, is what the problem is.
Yeah, it's big. It's big. And then it does, like, let's say you want to make, bake a chicken or something. The recipe will pop up, and they'll give you a video right there with ingredients and how to cook it.
Oh, God, I wish I could get one of those. There's no way getting it in. You know, years ago, this building had 2 sets of elevators, and one set in the back was an elevator that was used for bringing up, freight and things like that. Mm-hmm. And the one in front brings up people. The one with freight, I could bring up a refrigerator that big. But years ago, they closed down the elevators, and all there are shafts there. But I said, if I ever won the lottery and I could buy this apartment house, the first thing I'd do is get those elevators working again.
Back functional.
Because I think that's important. And also, it's in case you want to do something to the front elevators, you've got another elevator people can take. You know.
Right.
So anyway, I'm just amazed by this new. We've been working with a washer and dryer where you click things and then you pull things. Yeah. And this thing, you just go. In fact, somebody was describing it on YouTube, and she was a woman who was just saying, "I want to show you this washer dryer. It's amazing." And then she shows it, and then she says, "And then you push play." And there is a little play button up there, but that's what you push to start the whole thing. You know,
we have a dishwasher that does that.
I have a dishwasher, a newer dishwasher, has Wi-Fi and everything. This new washer dryer has Wi-Fi.
Right.
So that I can use an app and start it up remotely.
Yeah, the TV actually in the bedroom will tell you if the refrigerator door is open. It will tell you if the
What brand do you have there?
it's Samsung.
Samsung, yeah, they have their. All of them have their own.
They have a whole ecosystem of stuff.
The reason I usually buy LGs is because they
Right.
have the same system I have in my oven and in my washer dryer, in the for dishes and things like that. It always tells us when we're done. And this new thing is it got a GE app, and it'll tell us when it's done, or it'll tell us within maybe say 2 or 3 minutes when it's going to be done.
Yeah, I've got the refrigerator has 4 cameras inside, so and it'll tell you what's in there.
You know, the cheapest thing around today must be those goddamn cameras, because Tesla has like 16 cameras all around the car.
That thing, it'll tell you what's in the fridge, and it'll alert you, like if the milk is low. It'll look at the milk and tell you, hey, you only got half left. You might want to grab that at the grocery store.
Wow. Well, this tells you when the detergent is within 2 loads of needing more detergent,
Yeah.
And it's just amazing to me. And this thing I'm buying it for, I guess, about the base price, about $2,000.
Yeah.
And when I compare it to the one I had here, which I was originally bought for something like $1,500,
right?
It's a world apart. It's just a world apart.
Once they add that technology layer,
and the dryer is ventless.
Oh,
meaning that you don't have to hook it up to a window or something to get your heat out. Yeah, it's a new ventless technology. They all have them. But the reason I had to get this one was every one if I wanted to get a stackable.
What do they do with the exhaust?
It dissipates. It has a whole thing inside. It uses the exhaust to reheat the dryer so that it doesn't use as much electricity in the dryer. Once it gets up...
I have a Gen Air stove oven.
Mm-hmm.
And to replace a Gen Air with a Gen Air is like, $1 billion. But if they have an oven now that I can go ventless with, then I don't have to use Gen Air anymore.
Well, ventless, by ventless, they mean that usually with most of the old dryers, you had to have a big thing going out your window.
My stove needs a vent.
Really?
Yeah, it goes out through the roof. But the only people who make those are Gen Air. And a Gen Air oven is just stupidly priced.
Yeah, well, anyway, it's a ventless. And what's great about that, of course, you don't need the tube going outside. And they say the whole thing runs real quiet, and the heat doesn't build up in the room like it does with other dryers. But here's the problem. See, I could get a washer just fine. It'd take 120.
Right.
Plug in 120. But dryers...
Yeah.
all are 240 now.
Right.
Well, the only one that isn't 240 is this one, which has one plug, and it's at 120. So I don't have 240 in there. And if I put 240 in there and I used it once, it would blow the breakers in the basement.
Right.
So it's just 240. It was 120, and you just plug it in like any other thing. But it's the only one I could find like that. Marjorie didn't want it originally. Oh, what? I have to wait for it to be finished? I said, half the time when you do a wash, the wash sits there in the washer for hours until you finally put it. Here, it does it all at once. Once it's finished, you're done. So, I mean, I finally convinced her. I convinced her by saying, we can't use anything else because... anything else, the dryer would take a 240, I think it is, which we don't have.
Yeah. The building probably isn't wired for 240.
It isn't wired. Hey, this building was built in 1900.
Wow.
No, it doesn't have it. I mean, if you had a modern owner of this place, it would.
Right.
You know, I mean, if I were to buy the place, I'd rewire every apartment so it had a 240 in case you want to, so you have an option when you buy washer dryers. But this thing, it's one 240 plug, 120 plug, and that's it.
How many apartments in that building?
I think I read once 200.
Wow.
Yeah. But
Like
I don't know if those are all operational. I really can't tell you. There are 3 on this floor. And there are 8 floors in what we call this building. So 8 times 3 is what?
24.
8 times 3 is 24. Well, I think maybe there are a couple more than that. I think it's maybe 30 in this building. Then we have 3 buildings. About 120 apartments, probably. Yeah.
So there's 3 buildings side by side?
No, it's 4. It's a court. Oh. You've never been here, have you?
No.
It's a courtyard. You come into a courtyard, and then there are 4 doors.
Got it.
Okay. And they refer to those as buildings. But it's really, it's not like you're going down the street to go to the next building or anything. So that's what we have here. And it's, it's wonderful. It's nice. But the landlords are, can I say, scum?
Well,
Well, I mean, they just don't do anything about the building,
Right.
They don't keep it up. So that when people come into our apartment, they've never been here before, they walk into this foyer downstairs with cracked tiles and things like that. And then you get into an elevator, which is the slowest elevator known to mankind.
Right.
And it finally gets up to our floor, and it's kind of shabby. And then you knock on our door, and you come in, and everybody goes, wow.
Yeah.
That's what gives it the wow factor. And we haven't done much with it, because I know people here who have completely torn stuff out and put new stuff in and so on and so forth. And I won't do it because it's not my property. I'm not going to make somebody else's property look better. I mean, but if I had the money, I'd probably put $200,000-$300,000 worth of work in here. I'd take all the doors and shave them down and do this and that, make the place just really look wonderful. But it is wonderful on its own.
Yeah, no, it looks good
from here.
Yeah,
well, this is a green screen.
That's a picture of what it
green
looks
screen,
like
but that's the living room. That's really nice.
Yeah.
It's an old building. It's a great old building. It was built by the Astors.
Oh, wow.
And it was one of the first kind of apartment buildings of this sort, high-grade apartment buildings. And it was built in 1900. It was completed. 1900 it was completed.
Wow.
And it's been here ever since. And it's known in Harlem. I mean, it's very well known because did you ever see the movie New Jack City?
Yeah.
They turned this apartment building into a crack sales place, and
nice.
and it's they call it the Carter, but this is not called the Carter. This is something else. And every time I pull up to it, a driver will say to me, "Oh, the Carter," But this was really, something else. But
nice.
I thought it was terrific, and it's a terrific apartment house with a lot of history, and they make a lot of movies here. We've had since I've been here, maybe 5 movies they made here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. In one case, it was the show Pan Am. They needed something to be an apartment in Russia, so this became an apartment in Russia.
Nice.
Yeah. But it's really nice. Yeah. What are you going to say?
Do you still have a driver's license?
Yes. I don't know if I can drive anymore, but I have a driver's license.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm about to be 68 and in a couple weeks, and I'm thinking at 70 I'm not going to drive anymore.
Well, I haven't driven, I guess
you haven't driven a long time, I would think.
Probably since I was 70. I've rented cars, but I haven't owned a car. That was California stuff, you own a car.
I don't think it's, I just think it's about just going to go away.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I can drive anymore. I probably can, But I don't want to take the chance because I'm a little woozy now and then.
Yeah, I got like neuropathy.
I have the neuropathy. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
but,
it's like.
But that shouldn't affect your driving.
Well, no, I can't feel the pedals on the gas and the brake.
Oh, I think I could do that.
Yeah, I can I can feel it now, but I get the feeling in a couple of years I'm going to.
Or you can buy a Tesla which drives itself and then runs over people.
Yeah, I don't want a battery-operated vehicle.
Well, we have run out of time for this edition of me and Chuck.
Yeah.
And in the next edition, I'll tell you why, especially why I called you. But we'll talk to you next week, maybe. Okay.
Okay. That's a great
idea.
It'll
be about a minute and a half from now.
8.5 minutes from now.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, thanks. Good talking to you. That's
Ciao.
Chuck Farnham.
Now, in its 12th year, this is GabNet. Talk like you've never heard it before.
Well, there we go. There's Chuck Farnham. Love Chuck. Chuck's fun. Chuck's a lot of fun. And I enjoy whenever I talk to him. So, there was a reason why I called him, and you'll find out about the next time we run an interview with him, because we discuss it, and it was a thing he put on Facebook that was very, very funny. And we couldn't remember what the thing was, and he couldn't remember it. And Marjorie looked it up today, and I was able to find it. Okay, and it's a thing he wrote on Facebook, and it simply said, people are blowing off fireworks, and here it is, like the 7th of July, and I think that's absolutely you shouldn't be doing that any longer. He says, and besides, it's setting fire to all my Christmas displays on my house. Anyway, I didn't do it right. But if you can go over to Facebook and look up Chuck Farnham, you'll see that thing. It's very funny. Hey, there's some people waiting here, I guess. They want to talk. And I guess I'll talk with them. Let's see here. First of all, let's bring them in, folks. There they are. They're coming in. There is, let me see. There's Jeff. And there is Len. Hi, Len. How are you? Good to see you. And Alan, how are you doing? And,
I'm doing good.
And wait a minute, where in the world is Kevin? And what is that we're looking at?
Oh,
Kevin, are you there?
it looks like a copier.
Is that a copier? I don't know what that is.
It's got the tanks on the bottom right-hand side.
I don't know if that's a copier. Oh, it is. Okay. You're right. That's the tanks. Right. The tanks? You're welcome. Anyway, how you doing, Jeff?
I gotta find out what's wrong with my.
Very good.
Okay, Machu Picchu.
Yeah.
Is that a good place to go, Len? You're my travel agent.
I'm not sending you in. I'm gonna send you to New Jersey.
I think that will probably be the best idea.
It'll be a short flight.
It'll be a
short flight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you on SAS Airlines though, so that'll be good.
SAS Airlines, yeah. Oh, right, yeah. Don't ever put anybody on SAS again.
I guarantee you that's going to be the case.
Yeah, that's the worst airline I've ever been on in my life. And then the best part about it was one of the best airlines I've ever got on was on the other end of the trip when I got on TAP, which is Portuguese.
TAP Air Portugal.
Yeah, TAP Air Portugal. Oh, there it is. The camera is following him.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm getting a camera in here tomorrow that will follow me, but not here. I can't do it here because the background is, it's a green screen. And if I have it follow me, it would just screw things up.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I hate when it's following you and you forget to turn it off and it follows you into the bathroom.
Yeah. Hi, Kevin. How are you?
Okay, how are you?
You know that camera followed you all the way from your printer all the way over to your...
Is it?
Huh? When you went to go to the bathroom or wherever you went, it followed you over there, and then it sat there, and then when
Did you see anything?
When you came back, no. Really? Did we?
No, it wouldn't be exciting, believe me.
Alex was trying to figure it out, and we said it was a printer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a printer. You're right.
Yeah, and it followed you all the way back into the room. Yeah.
Yeah, I was out on the deck and I went to grab something and came back. And
Is that camera on a gimbal, or is it just do that?
It's an AI, one of those AI cameras that I got some stuff for my birthday and Father's Day, so I conveniently used some cards on Amazon and got me a camera and a microphone.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah. I bought myself the 365. The camera that goes. You can see all around. Yeah. Okay. I haven't yet figured out how to use it in a video editing program, but
you know where that would have been really cool? It's like in Venice. Oh wait.
Well,
that's messed up, Len.
Well,
too soon. Huh?
I couldn't use it because the camera was in Frankfurt for 3 weeks. So.
Oh, we could have saw the filming of the inside of your suitcase.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea, you know. I got my suitcase. When I got my suitcase back, nobody stole anything from it. So.
I got my 4 air tags today. I'm going to use those next time I travel.
Oh. I put one on you. Put one in your wallet. You really? I'm serious.
Yeah,
one on my Johnson, so I can find that.
Yeah. And I put one on yourself. I mean, it's they're
you just said that.
They're phenomenal. Yeah, they're phenomenal. Stick one up your butt.
No. He's got it on the front side. That way you can find it.
Or if you swallow it, you swallow it like the old days, the camera will follow you through your
There
butt.
you go.
Yeah, but then you're going to take a dump and it's going to stay there. And
exactly.
Every time you go to it, you're going to find a toilet in Frankfurt, by the way.
Yeah.
I've got to visit Frankfurt now. My bag spent enough time there, and apparently it liked it.
It's been 3 weeks.
Spent 3 weeks sitting there.
Did you get your money for your $2,100?
We're still working on it.
Well, no, it takes. I told you the other day. They say expect to hear from us in 4 to 5 weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm going.
If not later than that.
Oh, probably. I mean, we're going to have to put up a fight, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm not going away.
Yeah, but we have to put up a fight of some sort.
We got to get together, Lynn, this summer and drink some wine. I got a lot of old wine.
I love that.
30-year-old stuff that needs to be drank.
Wow. Where you live at? Where you at?
Needs to be drank? Is that the right word, or is it drunk?
Needs to be drunk.
Needs to be drunk.
Drink.
Yeah, but yeah. Why don't you invite me out? I'll do it.
Well, you're welcome to come too. I'll send you a bottle.
Chuck Farnham wants.
Marjorie didn't like red wine.
Chuck Farnham wants to go on a vacation with me.
Oh Jesus.
And well, he drives, so we could do it. But Marjorie would be mad at me if I didn't take her.
Right.
And she wouldn't want to spend any time with Chuck Farnham or that much time with Chuck Farnham. So
after walking into that green room and seeing him mostly naked, I'm still blind.
Yeah. I'll tell you, on stage there when he came out in your show here in the city, it looked like he had a testicle hanging out of
He did. He did.
There was.
He did.
Yeah, there was.
So
that was in the back third of the room too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he has big testicles. I don't know.
I don't know. He has a lot of balls to do what he did.
Right.
But anyway, so I really, I got to appreciate my what do you call it? The guy who runs my super. Because he called me up this morning, and he said, "Do you mind if we come up right now and get the old washing machine and take it out of there?" Because he just wanted to get it out of there to get the place ready for the other one. Now, he had to take this thing, get it through a small area and everything. They lifted that thing, they dragged that whole thing out, and I'm going, I don't think I could do that. I couldn't have done that in my best times.
Yeah.
They didn't put it on a dolly and roll it out?
Well, he had a dolly. That was part of it. but they had to lift it onto the dolly, and it was one of those, those kind of all in one where they've got the washing machine below and the thing up on top.
Yeah.
And I'm going, geez almighty, that's really something. And he dragged it out. He took it out. He said, don't have them do it. And I know I just want them to do it because he can take it and sell it.
Yeah.
Not for, nobody's going to use it for a washing machine anymore. But for scrap, he can get good money for it. One time I threw I got a new stove, and we got rid of the old stove, and he said, why didn't you let me take it? Because I knew that what he would do with it is he would sell it to a scrap guy and make a few bucks, which I don't mind him doing.
Yeah.
Just like I was talking with Chuck about dentists keeping your gold in your mouth. And that he went down and went to a gold dealer with the crown that he now had because he wanted to keep it. He said, you can't keep that. That's gold, right? And he took it down. He got $220 for it.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Well, think about it. Every time your dentist pulls like a gold tooth or something like that or whatever, or even some teeth which look like they're gold because they've got porcelain underneath, they're gold.
There was this warehouse behind where my warehouse was in Santa Clara, and the guy went around, all these wafer machines and these etching machines and stuff, and he would go collect all the filters from those machines all over the Silicon Valley, then take them back to his warehouse and run them through this process. I went over there one day to talk to him about something, and hey, want to see my operation? He comes out with a gold bar.
Wow.
A fully done gold bar.
Wow.
Yeah. And I go, and you don't have any security? He goes, quiet.
Yeah.
Well,
No security there or nothing.
The thing is,
Just looked like a regular warehouse and trucks going over there and dropping shit off.
that in a lot of cases, the filling, the teeth they pull or whatever, and they've got stuff in there. All that stuff is they can sell it, and they usually do, from what I understand.
Well, that's what I mean. Is that they melt it all down and comes into. I mean, this stuff was dust.
Yeah, I'm
Literal
sure.
dust, and they just kept collecting and collecting and collecting, and then after however many times or however many filters he goes through and gets rid of those, all the gold comes out. It's like mining, And then he gets a gold bar and he puts it in the bank, I guess. So.
Well, I was amazed by the fact that they do this all the time. I mean, dentists are taking. I had an ex-girlfriend of mine, put herself through college. Okay, she worked for a place where she delivered, crowns and things like that to dentists. And she said, do you know how much those crowns cost the dentist? And I said, no. She said, we sell it to them for a price, and the dentist doubles it and then puts it in your mouth.
Yep.
And
A lot of them have machines now that do it in the office. They make them right there.
They make them right there, yeah.
It's like what do you call it?
I always thought about it, and I said, something, I really wish that weren't the case, that I could, go someplace like that and get my crowns done, and then simply have somebody at that place who installs them, a dentist who puts them in.
Yeah, either that or take the gold from the other ones, save them up, and then go get another one done.
Yeah,
Exactly. Before with the gold.
Yeah. But I mean, I just think that there's nobody ever asks these questions, and a lot of businesses, they say, oh, you can't do that. You can't take people's filling and take gold teeth out of their mouths and then, go down and sell it, But most people never question, oh, the dentist took my tooth out.
Yeah, I would think legally it's probably yours, and you could fight that and say, I want my gold. Just like you say you want the screws out of your leg. I did it. I brought
did you do that?
Yeah, I got screws and the T-bar and everything that affected me.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. But I mean,
I get the rust-free version next time, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, right. No, I got to get a competent doctor.
Yeah. But, I just, it's those kind of things where we get ripped off all the time and we just never realize it. We never know it.
My dentist always gives me the gold back, but, and I usually just take it to shop that sells it and they give you a little bit of money for it.
I'll tell you.
The trouble is it isn't worth a lot. Maybe now it is. Maybe now that gold's over 4,000.
Yeah.
He took this gold tooth down to a gold place and said, how much for this? And the guy said $220, and it probably was worth more.
Well, of course, guys got to make money.
Yeah.
And gold's very speculative right now, so, yeah.
Yeah, so, if you've got a gold tooth, don't let them take your gold tooth.
I had a gold crown taken out about 6 years ago, and he gave it to me, and he said, gave you good service. You've had it in your mouth for 20 years. And I took it down, and they gave me like $60. They put it on a machine that tells how much actual gold is in it.
Yeah, there's alloys and stuff in there.
Other base metals, and he said, this is about 10 karat gold, and it weighs this much, and he printed everything out, showed it to me. And he says, I'll give you $216 for it. I said, I'll take it.
Well, they put in a crown, you think it's going to last forever, but it doesn't. In fact, I think my washing machine lasted longer than a crown.
Your new one is probably going to be chugging along after you're long gone.
Oh, I'm sure. It's the Rolls Royce of the washer dryers. It's got a few problems though. I was looking it up today. One is the filter. It leaves a lot of lint behind in the lint area. So you've got to go in there every now and then and clean it out. That's the worst they say about it.
So the original GE combination washer dryers that were built in the late 60s, we talked briefly on it.
Mm-hmm.
You used to be able to take the inner drum and there was a little hatch and you'd take the drum to the bottom where the drain out of the machine was.
Yeah.
And you could open this little hatch inside the drum that spun around, and you could reach in there and pull stuff out of the drain. Pins and whatever falls out of your pockets and stuff.
Well, now this is years later, and they've got this whole thing pretty well perfected.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But I'm amazed. We had this big, ugly pipe duct going from the washing machine to the window, where it then spewed out whatever it had to spew out. He took it off today. That thing was so filthy inside. I mean, I'm surprised I didn't get like Legionnaire's disease or something from it. It's terrible. And the fact that we don't have to have those anymore. And then when I just think about all the technology in them and so on and so forth, compared to just ones that, 20 years ago, like the one that I had, you'd turn a knob and it would click and you'd have to pull the knob out to start it, and all of that. Mm-hmm. And now it's a computer in front of you,
Yeah.
And so we'll see. I hope it works okay. I hope it causes me no grief. But I've seen reviews that people have had of them, and they just do nothing but rave about them. So, and
it runs on 110 volts.
It runs on 110 volts too, and it uses very little electricity. It's not an electricity hog like the last one had to use a lot of electricity in order to heat the dryer. So. It's really good. I mean, I'm glad. I'm looking forward to it, And then my new camera is coming tomorrow. The last camera I ever planned to buy. Okay, I swear to you. Mm-hmm. I mean, I bought 3. This is the third camera I bought in about 5 months. I got a new GoPro, and then I got the thing with the 365, and now this thing. But this one is, I think, the only one I'm ever going to want to own ever again, because I can put it on a tripod and just walk around and it'll follow me. But the remote, the thing that controls the camera detaches from the camera, so you can take it around and use it and frame the picture and everything from wherever you happen to be taking this. And on top of that, the remote control has a microphone in it. So it'll still hear you. So, I mean, this thing is, when I think about what we've gone from, I mean, I used to have, 25 years ago, I had a really good camera. I had a 3-chip video camera, which is considered very good for the time. When I compare that to this, that I can carry in my back pocket and it's light as a feather.
This will sound strange, but I have a friend of mine that is paralyzed from the waist down. And so he doesn't know if he had a wet fart or not. They have a small camera that fits like a jock strap on him, and then he puts his underwear on or his diaper on, and he can tell when it needs to be changed because the camera tells him. That's just, I told him, I said, now that's just wrong, to have a camera looking at your underwear to see if
Jesus.
And I'm like, are you serious? And he showed me the little jock strap with the little camera. It's about the size of an air tag, and I'm like, oh man. You go to adjust yourself sitting in a chair, that thing could go slip up there.
Hope he didn't show you any of the footage.
I don't know that the technology has gotten awfully good. Like in this washer dryer that I bought, you can put about 30 loads of detergent in the detergent holder.
Oh, that's nice.
And then it lets out. It has AI. And it will judge how big a load you have in there, and then will judge how much to use.
That's what she said.
And when it gets down to about 2 washes worth of detergent, it tells you got to put more detergent in.
That's nice.
I mean, the whole thing is run by AI, and it decides how much the weight is, and how much, whether you need to do this or whether you need to do that, and it lets you know when the wash is done on your phone. So, I mean, it's pretty damn good, So, I had to convince Marjorie about this one. The only problem is she may claim it's hurting her back because she has to lean down to get all the stuff out, but.
I have a low-tech washer dryer.
Really? What's that? Oh.
It says washer dryer on it.
Washer dryer.
I bought it years ago. Some little kids were making them. So
I'm still a sucker for tech. I still love tech. Call me an idiot.
It's amazing. What I don't understand, and I called Apple today and I said, I sent text messages, and 3 hours later they go out. And they said, it's not your phone, it's your carrier.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Like last night I sent you a couple text messages, Alex, right in between your show and Amy's show, just real quick. And I noticed that they didn't leave my phone until like midnight my time. And I thought, this is great. I'm going to wake him up in the middle of the night for something stupid.
That's what it was. I'll tell you what happens, okay? And for a while, I took Tony off my Facebook because every time somebody went to Facebook, this watch has an especially loud vibration. So I'm lying there in bed trying to get to sleep last night, and this thing is going, that was you.
Yeah, I just sent you 2 messages. Just who owns General Electric's owned by Whirlpool, and 240 alternating current.
Or does GE own Whirlpool?
Oh no, Whirlpool's much larger.
Oh really?
Read the text. Yeah, it tells a lot of name brands. KitchenAid, they bought up a lot of stuff. KitchenAid, Maytag,
and they're engineered in Germany, I believe.
And they build them here in America. Some are built in Iowa.
So why is it the Whirlpool isn't the same? It doesn't do the same thing that the. I didn't see any model of Whirlpool that does what this one does.
I didn't either. I went online after the shows last night, and I couldn't see where Whirlpool built a washer dryer.
I wondered why.
It's all branding. They'll probably put certain brands under Whirlpool, certain brands under Frigidaire, certain brands under this.
No, but what I'm
certain brands
saying is if
under
they've
that.
got the technology to do what they're doing with my new washer dryer, why didn't they do the same technology with a Whirlpool?
Right.
Yeah,
You would
because
think
they
you would
just
think they would,
separate the brand.
well, you would
Branding.
think they would do it with Whirlpool first, and then, you know.
They probably have a patent against each other from back in the day too.
That
Yeah,
might be.
maybe.
So they keep the brands separate and
That
what
could
they
be.
do with them.
That could be either that, or if they're very smart, they allow the brands to be competitive against each other,
That's true.
because that then
Yeah.
makes them all get better, you know.
Don't they? Supposedly they're made in, or engineered in Germany too. Some reason, somewhere along the line.
Really?
Well, Bosch is a German company.
That's official, all German. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, Donald Trump says we invented everything. You know,
We did.
bullshit.
He did. He invented stupidity.
I mean, but bullshit. You know. Yeah, he said we invented. You know, we invented the phonograph, and we invented the radio, and we invented He
The
said
washing
basically we invented everything that is obsolete. Okay.
Wasn't it the guy that invented the telephone or whatever, Marconi or something like that?
No, Alexander Graham Bell.
Oh, okay.
Marconi invented radio.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and he wasn't American.
No, I think he was Italian, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah. And let's see here. Television. Who invented television? There's a big question as to who invented television.
Jeff Stein.
Jeff
Yeah.
Stein invented
Right
television.
before he had.
No, I'm trying to think who invented television. I know that who invented television was a guy in San Francisco. What's his name? You know who I'm talking about, right?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out.
John Logie Baird is what they're saying.
No,
A
not
Scottish inventor.
What did he invent?
Scottish inventor. Television was not invented by a single person, but rather evolved
I always thought it
through
was
the world
Philo
of two key
Farnsworth.
pioneers.
Philo T. Farnsworth
That's
invented.
the one I always.
Scottish inventors.
No, Philo T. Farnsworth invented television. Some of these other people did it in their various countries and contributed to the final kind of.
This is just said overall. John Logie Baird, the mechanical TV, and Philo Farnsworth, the electronic TV.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes. The mechanical TV was never practical.
Mm-hmm.
And what it did is,
1926.
yeah, but the mechanical TV worked on a whirling, yeah. Then they came out
Yeah.
with color TV that did that. CBS came out with it. And then RCA, who wanted to get the patent, claimed that they made up stories that people's heads had been chopped off by the spinning wheel. It was quite a thing. Sarnoff screwed CBS over on that one, and Sarnoff screwed Philo T. Farnsworth. Had him in
Yeah.
court for years.
Yeah, when I was a teenager, we were the first family in the area to have a color TV. It was made by the Singer Company. The company that
Really?
makes Singer sewing machines. Yeah.
Because the first color TV set that I know of was RCA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now yours may have been a Singer, but the first was RCA, and it was.
All I know is my father used to have to work on it all the time.
Yeah, really. What do you have to do to?
Well, it had tubes before. It was before transistors.
Oh, you mean the tubes?
Tubes would burn out, and then the convergence also. You had the picture tube would the red, blue, greens would separate, and you'd get horrible color. And you can get back there. You'll have somebody. I would usually be the guy holding the mirror in front of the TV, and he'd be back there adjusting the conversion.
Yeah.
They have dot bar generators now, but you don't even need them. Electronic things are, panels.
Well, you don't do it that way anymore. That's not
Right.
how
Right.
TVs
That's right.
work anymore. You know.
That's right.
But I mean, boy, I have double vision now. Oh, good. I had this earlier today too.
Give me the bottle, Jeff. I'll help you opening it.
I'll help you.
Is he having trouble
You
opening
just
up?
doubled. You just doubled your audience, so you're doing all right.
Yeah, I have 12 people here now. Oh, God, why is this? Hold on a second. Let me close my eyes. I had to do this yesterday, I think, with Lori. Or no, I had to do it today with Farnham. And I had to close my eyes for a little bit. And I think it said I'm so close to the... Here, hold on a second. Let me put this on. Maybe this will help. Oh, now there are 14 of you. Oh, boy. Well, anyway, so I, I mean, I've loved technology for years. And so all the technological stuff, I haven't even had a car in, 20 years, something like that. So I don't know what these cars have in them now, but all I know is when I take a car somewhere and the guy's got this big panel in the front, and all of that, I'm going, man, technologically, cars have become amazing.
They're computers.
They're computers. Everything's a computer.
Yeah.
But the first time I ever realized that computers weren't good in cars was years ago. I rented a car in L.A., and I'm driving down Sunset Boulevard, and all of a sudden, the car comes to a dead stop. And I can't figure out why. And so I call up the rental people, and they send somebody out, and they say, oh, the computer went out. It had like a little computer chip at that time in the car, and it went bad, and the whole thing just stopped. And I said, well, the computers in cars may not be ready for prime time. Anyway, so anybody...
There can be 30 to 50 computers in a car.
Oh, yeah.
Now they're... Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Well, what is it? Tesla has something like how many cameras in there?
Shit.
Like 30?
Yeah.
You couldn't get in the back seat with your girlfriend anymore.
Well, nothing's private any longer.
No.
Anyway, so let's see here. Let's see. Donald Trump.
Who?
Donald Trump. I didn't hear anything about him today. There was no news today about Donald Trump except for the fact that the plane we call Air Force One now that actually was given to him by Qatar went bad. So they had to send it to England to get it fixed or something.
No, they said didn't go bad. There was a security alert, and
it doesn't have all the stuff that the real Air Force One
has.
has.
It's not anywhere near what Air Force One was built.
The real
from the
Air
tire
Force One
up.
can refuel it in air.
They can operate on him.
Yeah,
in the back.
It has
I
flares.
I like the second one better.
Which second one?
The second one, the one that you got from Qatar.
Well, you know what got me?
It won't run as far. Maybe it'll run out of gas over the.
Yeah, one that might kill him. Yeah.
Well, I was watching the Daily Show or something, and somebody was doing some jokes, and what they said was, so they had to get another plane. They had to bring in another Air Force One. No.
Yeah.
You don't bring in another Air Force One. You bring in another plane. If you put him in a Piper Cub.
That's right.
And he's traveling in a Piper Cub, it's Air Force One.
That's correct.
You don't replace Air Force One, you replace the person who goes on Air Force One. It's just simply a designation. I think years ago when they used to have the president fly, he didn't even have that designation.
It was an Air Force number of some sort.
Yeah. But he couldn't use the plane, what a bad idea!
Have you seen that thing?
Well,
that thing inside is as opulent as his fucking Oval Office now.
Yeah.
But the opulency of it doesn't make it any better.
No.
Capabilities are short.
It's a newer plane. It's a bigger plane. It's a lovely plane. The new ones that Boeing is building is exactly on that airframe. 800, 8I, 747, 8I. They're building two of them. They've been building it for 10 years, and we're waiting for them to come online. They'll be online as soon as he gets out of office. and he had to jump the gun with this thing.
Well, and supposedly there's some
yeah.
argument that he doesn't own these planes, even though they were given to him. They're not. He doesn't own them.
It's only one plane, and he's saying that when he leaves office, he's taking it with him to put in his presidential library,
Correct.
along with the two books he's read in his life.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pop
You
on
open them
Pop
up and they have 2 pages that are written on.
Well, supposedly, though, the plane doesn't belong to him, and the United States paid for the upgrades.
Oh yes, $400 million.
You and me
And
and,
we paid for the
everybody
fuel
else.
for the 2 planes going over to Europe.
That's
back.
right. That's right.
Can we get back to your double vision for just a minute?
My double vision is gone.
Okay, good. That's good. Sometimes if you hold your hand over one eye and then remove it after about 30 seconds, your vision comes back, your eyes play tricks on you.
Yeah.
If it keeps coming on and stuff, you might get a check because it could lead to, there could be brain problems like a stroke or something coming up.
What?
Don't tell him that.
I want him to go
Well,
see
let's
the
go.
damn
Let's
doctor.
let's
if he
go to
keeps
the
having it.
let's go to the expert on strokes. We actually have an expert on strokes here, Jeff.
Yeah, we do.
Yes. Your eyes are fine.
Oh, okay.
I love it. Your eyes are fine.
I just that whole thing with Air Force 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever you want to call it. It's not Air Force 1 now that it's in England. Whatever the plane that the president came, I think it brought back on the other plane that we had for him.
I think about the fuel that
Came
it
back
costs
on the
to
regular.
fly that plane over there to pick him up.
They always bring 2 planes. Everywhere he goes, there's always 2.
Are there always two?
747s? No.
Yeah, always. Always.
Why are there
Wow.
2?
In
It's a
case one
backup.
breaks.
In case one breaks. Well, if one breaks, you just get another plane and you call it Air Force 1.
No, but it has to be secure, so it has to be the other Air Force.
It doesn't,
Just dress him up as Nancy Reagan and put him on a regular
I don't understand.
SAS flight,
I know it has to be secure, but it doesn't have to be secure if you're just taking one trip across the pond,
It does.
Gotta have
It-
the
It does.
complete system.
Really?
Yeah. It's a
Because
backup.
radars can
If
come
you
along
want
and
that, it
take
has
them out.
Have you
all-
seen when he goes across? Not only do they have the 2 planes, then they've got the C5s with the boat, with the car, and with the helicopter and the thing. Whatever. You have no idea what he travels with.
They got a
think it's one
helicopter
plane.
in the plane?
There's a helicopter. in
Isn't
the
that
C5 there.
redundant?
Yeah,
Well,
like there's a helicopter.
That's what it is.
There's a
It's
course.
you have no idea what he travels with. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
The Secret Service will go wherever he's going a few days in advance. They'll
Oh,
make
yeah.
sure that the route and that he's going to take in the car, and they'll have 5 different other routes that'll take him where he needs to go in case of an emergency. They go and check all the hospitals to make sure they have his blood type. They have
They
to
check
do all
every
kind-
manhole cover. They check.
Yeah, oh
everything.
yeah, absolutely.
They remove what do you call it? Mailboxes from the route, so
Yeah.
nobody can be in a
Well,
mailbox.
the bad part about this trip and taking it in the Qatari plane.
Yeah.
How do we know the people in Qatar didn't put some stuff on the plane to?
They check, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but anyway, the Qatar plane was just not a very good idea. I mean, it doesn't really. It's not as big a plane, is it?
It is. It's bigger.
Bigger.
There's 747s were built 100, 200, 400, and 8i. So this is the biggest one, 8i. So it's
Okay,
huge.
so the new ones that Boeing is doing, are they bigger?
Yeah, no, they're the 8i. They're exactly the same as the Cutter.
They're all Boeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you hear what he said? He says Americans could never build a plane this good about the Cutter plane. He said that. He actually said that.
He's a smart president,
Yeah, he's a smart fucking.
Well, I
man.
love how he said that, in America, he gave a speech, in America, we're beating everybody at doing everything.
Right.
And now we're going to we're completely bringing building stuff back to the United States,
Right.
and that's going to employ more people. And by the way, all these companies are going to go AI.
Yeah.
And I'm going, how are they going to employ more people if they're going AI? Aren't they going to employ less people if they're going AI?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Nope.
Nope.
You know, and then when the thing about the Islamic Republic of Japan, where did that come from?
I don't know.
Ah,
He's a moron. Absolute moron.
He's an embarrassment to this country.
Embarrassment to the world. And everything he does affects everybody in this world, not just us anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, he's back bombing the fare thee well out of Iran, and I don't think they care.
No.
You know, I guess they figure, let them have some fun, you know. It's amazing, and I just don't, you know. But the Islamic Republic of Japan, I'm really ready for that
beautiful.
one now.
That was beautiful.
And by the way, and watch out for communism coming. It's taking over
Everything's
America now.
communism and socialism now.
Yeah, and he said they say it's socialism, but I say it's communism. That's what he says. He wants to go back to the 50s. All right.
He does. There's no question about that.
You know, and then he says all these people who are communists, right, do not believe in religion. Oh, wait a minute. If you want to talk about Mandami, he's a very religious person. He just happens to be Islamic.
I think the least religious person I've ever talked about is Donald J. Trump.
He's
He
not
never.
Yeah.
He's not religious. No, not even a little bit.
Yeah. No.
Not even a little. He worships the almighty dollar. I know that.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, and then this guy who shot Charlie Kirk
Yeah.
has been. It's not a trial. It's a trial to figure out if they're going
hearing.
to try him.
Yes.
And yet, what it seems to me to be is a complete indictment and allegations of this guy's guilt. It doesn't make sense to me.
Why has this level of rigor, if you will, not happened for the ones that tried to shoot Trump? I mean, the one guy was killed. I get that, which I think was completely fake. But then there was another guy stalking him on a golf course or something, right?
How did that guy? What I want to know is, he tells the Secret Service, "We're near one of my golf courses, and I want to go play golf."
Yeah.
So somebody was in the bushes with an AK-47 type rifle, and knew that he was going to stop there. No.
No, he was.
No.
There was no way he was going to know he was going to stop there.
Unless somebody in the Secret Service called the guy up and said, "Go to the bushes. Trump's coming through."
And he never
Yeah.
had a gun pointed at him.
No, he never did.
And yet that guy's probably going to go away to prison for the rest of his life. You know, the other guy's getting screwed. This Olympic guy who
Oh my God.
picked a chip of paint out of the reflecting pool, got arrested, and now Trump is saying is the guy who sabotaged the reflecting pool.
And they want to put him away for 10 years or something.
And he's got to go out and hire lawyers to defend him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Trump was looking in the reflecting pool the other day, and he was standing next to an aide, and he says it looks like scum, and she says, "Damn, it's a reflecting pool, Mr. President."
Yeah, well. Anyway, who knows
It's unbelievable.
what's happening in this world, but
And every day you go, you can't believe what he said or what he did, and the next day it's even worse.
did you
And
hear
then he denies it a week later after it's been.
I know.
did you hear about this plane though in Argentina? You hear this
Yeah, I
story?
did.
You heard about you know what I'm going to talk about? That the guy who's piloting the plane, and it was a student plane, the person was learning how to fly, and the guy says to the student pilot, "You know how to fly this thing, I'll see you later," and he jumps out and commits suicide.
Yeah.
And she
Jumped
lands
out of
the
the
plane.
Oh, she was She had a license. She did have a license. She just wasn't
Yeah.
ready to solo yet.
Yeah, but
But
This guy
if
jumped out
you're
of a
in
fucking
the
air.
flying, learning how to fly,
Yeah.
and the guy who's the teacher decides to kill himself by jumping out, well, at this point, you better learn
yeah,
Yeah.
How to fly, huh?
he was not well.
how to land.
No.
That's really
Amazing, just
Yeah, that's
amazing.
just but that happened a couple of years ago on a not a commercial flight, but a cargo flight, I think. The co-pilot ran out the back of the plane and jumped out while they were taking off or landing or whatever. I mean, these people, some of these pilots are nuts. I'm starting to get worried about flying. I'm going to have to go to SAS Airlines. No.
I'm surprised. What you looked them up, and they're the worst airline in the world,
They
practically.
had an 8% rating on their issues. Yeah, it was not good.
It was not good.
on pilots. Or-
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
figured.
it was
Hey,
like-
I figured. Hey, SAS, a Swedish airline, they're good. You know.
They gotta be good,
I mean,
right?
you know, the worst part I can say about it is maybe all the furniture inside is IKEA. You know.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you got screwed with the losing of the luggage. You didn't like the food. I get that. You know, it was just all in all, just a bad situation.
Well, it made for some great shows here. You know.
Yeah.
And everybody was following my stuff like crazy. You know.
Yeah. And it was the longest 3 weeks of my fucking life.
Well, you were taking it personally, and you shouldn't have.
Yeah, personally.
You know, you really were.
I
You know,
was.
And I finally said to Marjorie, I said, I feel sorry for us, but you know who I feel sorry for the most? Len. I said, because he's taking...
Who's enjoying the freedom to go wherever he wants, whenever he wants, and he's not stuck on a ship in the same
I
clothes.
wanted you two to have the time of your life.
Right.
And we wanted to.
And you did.
Well, we certainly had a story to tell. But you know, at this point in my life, I don't know that I need stories to tell.
Yeah, you got enough stories.
I've had enough stories. Just give me a nice little flight somewhere, you know, a little
Right.
cruise,
Right.
you know.
I mean, you're flying business class. You should have been thinking, oh my God, I wonder what, this is the most amazing thing in my life. I'm going across the ocean in business class. I'm going to a cruise ship. I'm going to go to Venice. I'm going to go to Barcelona. That's what you should have been thinking instead of, where's my fucking underwear?
Right.
Yeah. No, it was amazing, you know. But I mean, the thing is that, you know, yeah, you're right. That's how it should have been. That's how it
Should have been. And
But-
my trip 3 weeks earlier was exactly like that. Not a ripple. It was perfect. From the moment I left to the moment I got home, everything was just
I've got to
fine.
say that, in all honesty, that mine went without a ripple too, except for the luggage, because you had it
Except for the
so
ripple.
perfectly planned
Yeah.
that at every stop I had the wheelchairs, I had the this, I had the that. You know, there was no hiccups anywhere except for the luggage,
Except for the tsunami at the beginning.
and that was everything. You know.
It was. It was.
Well, I mean, you think about any vacation, and really your vacation doesn't start till you open up your luggage.
Yeah, when you get to your destination and you go, I'm on vacation.
Oh, I forgot my shaver.
You know what they've got? You know what
Yeah.
they've got to improve? I got to tell you this. What I found is what they need to improve is going there and coming back,
Yeah.
because those two parts of the trip are horrendous.
Yeah.
You know, you got to get to the airport. You got to get there 2 hours early. You've got to go through the airport to get to your plane.
Yeah.
I mean, and by the time you get on the plane, you're exhausted.
You know, at least you had the lounge that you went to.
Yeah.
And, it was a little bit better, than just sitting out at the gate. I love going early when I'm flying business class, because then I sit in the lounge, have a cocktail, have a little
On
food.
all business classes, do you get the lounge?
Yeah, international for sure.
Internationally.
Not always.
Because
domestic.
I know with TAP Airways, we could have done the lounge, but we just didn't have time to do it.
Yeah.
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 But no, the lounges are fine, except that they were serving lutefisk, but that was
The lounges when we were in Germany coming up in sorry, we were in Frankfurt. I checked for your
Why,
luggage.
if you were in well, no, you were there a couple of weeks earlier.
But you walk into the lounge and they had, all the alcohol was just sitting on a thing. You just made your own drink, and I'm like wow. In the United States, they have a bartender and they make you your drink. In Germany, it was just sitting out.
Well, I think they have different rules about alcohol and how it's dispensed
Obviously.
and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I were a drinker. Then these cruises
Yeah.
would really be great. Like
Me
Shecky
too.
used to go on them, and he let's face it, I have to say it, he was a drunk, okay?
Yeah.
And he loved just buying the drink package and sitting in his stateroom and out on the deck and reading a book and drinking a drink, and that was his whole trip.
And I told you this the other day, and I mean it. The money you got was from Shecky, and I wanted to make this cruise like an homage to Shecky. Like, you'd never been on a cruise. This is his money sending you on a cruise, and I really wanted it to be that, like, hey, thanks, Shecky.
Well,
cruise.
now I guess I could say it's the Richard Scheckman Memorial Washing Machine. So, whatever.
Combination.
But yeah,
whatever.
Yeah,
You
I don't
know,
know. Where should I go next? Do you figure? Anybody have a suggestion?
I like Lynn's suggestion earlier, New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Well, I did. They'd lose my luggage if I went SAS to
Probably.
New Jersey.
Especially if you took SAS.
Yeah.
If you want to do a cruise, maybe a river cruise.
I don't know. I mean, I'm wondering if I haven't soured on cruises.
Yeah, maybe.
How about we have big rivers here that do river cruises, the Mississippi and stuff.
You're
like
not a sun and fun guy. You're not going to sit on a beach. You
Well,
don't
I
seem
told
like that
Marjorie, I said, if we really want to have a really great vacation, you can have a great vacation in the United States. I mean, this is some of the most beautiful stuff you can see anywhere.
Right.
Come out here to California. We'll take care of you.
Well, I
Don't
mean,
worry
I
about
went out to with Shecky. We came across the United States and we stopped in where's the place where they made all the westerns?
yeah.
And what's it called? God,
Death Valley, not Death Valley.
my mind's it's not Death Valley. No.
No.
But I mean, I love seeing that.
Yeah, and Marjorie hasn't been out to California all that much. There's plenty to do out
And
there.
we went to Bryce Canyon, beautiful. We saw a lot of stuff. We went through caverns down along the coast of the East Coast. I'm trying to remember the caverns now. And I mean, we saw
Carlsbad.
not Carlsbad. This is on the East Coast, and it's called I forget.
Carl's Good Cabin.
No. Carlsbad is in Arizona, I think, or New Mexico.
Carlsbad, New Mexico, I think.
Yeah, New Mexico. Yeah, but I mean, I really enjoyed that trip with Shecky.
Well, when you come
across
out
the
here
United
for
States.
Sketchfest in January again, maybe we'll think about
Oh,
that.
Sketchfest, huh? I'll tell you what Bubs has found me. He's found me a place to do a show out over in the East Bay in Oakland or Berkeley or
Where?
somewhere.
Yeah.
And it holds how many people? About 2,000 people, 1,800 people, 2,000, and we can get it for free.
I will call him tomorrow.
Well, wait a minute.
Wow.
Hold on a second. We don't have the benefit of free publicity, which we had on this one.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll throw in $100.
You'll throw in $100? Yeah. But no, he's always looking for places for me to do another show. I keep saying to him, "What are you trying to do? Kill me?"
Would you seriously would you do another Sketchfest if they asked us in January?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably,
Yeah.
I would. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a feeling they're going to ask us because we were very successful.
Yeah. But will people want to see another show? Was it just that it was so special because it was 30 years later and hey, let's go see Alex and Lori?
All of the people that I know that went to the show would go again, absolutely 100%.
Really? Okay. See, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
See, I mean,
Even Kevin drove down from Oregon.
Even Kevin would go.
yeah, well, Kevin was there.
If you pay me.
I'm gonna have to show.
No, you have to do the Chuck Farnham role this year.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean,
now.
you know, I mean, I think that there was a lot of people that really wanted this. You know,
The first show when they stood up, I almost cried. I did cry. I'll say it. I was so happy to see that.
Initially, when I look at it, it makes me feel really good. Okay,
It should.
But when I'm doing it doesn't overwhelm me like that. It's different, you know, because I care about doing a show.
You became the consummate professional immediately, just like Click. You were Alex Bennett.
Yeah,
And it was wonderful.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
And Laurie was wonderful. Everybody was wonderful.
Laurie, and Slayton was Slayton, and Bubs is amazing, and speaking of Slayton,
Kevin was terrific.
yeah. Did you see? I was watching the news the other night, and Slayton's daughter there was a picture of her on there with a bunch of other girls. She was in a girl group, right?
This was several years ago. She was part of, I can't remember what the name of the group was, but it was
called Girl, GRL.
Yeah.
So I saw her, and the lead girl, Lauren Bennett, died. She's only like 30 something.
Wow.
So I texted Slayton. I said, "Hey, is she still in contact with this girl?" She said, "Oh yeah, he just got back from England from the memorial service. They were very, very close." I said, "Oh no."
Yeah, she was in another group that was a very famous group of women that performed.
Pussycat Dolls.
Pussycat Dolls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She did that for a while.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
She actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, she got involved in a television series they were trying to produce. She did a pilot or something.
Oh, okay.
And I said to Slayton, I said, your daughter got a goddamn sitcom before you did, you know. But it didn't.
I love that guy. I'm going to go down there in the fall. We're going to go wine tasting, I think, somewhere down in South.
He's a great guy. He's a great. He's always been a good friend to me, and even though he doesn't act like it, he always likes to play the adversary to me.
Yeah, and then he calls me up and he talks to me for 30 minutes because he's just driving and he's like, he just wants to talk, and it's like, yeah, I know you're a good guy. Don't give me this shit. You know, I know the real you.
Yeah, I don't, and probably he complained about having to do the show at all.
Constantly, every minute.
Yeah.
Every minute.
Yeah, because he's quit show business.
Yes. Well, now he says he really has.
So he says he really has?
He says he really has. He's not doing it. He says that's it. He's done.
He's
sticking with the Skechers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our show was the last show he'll ever do.
That's what he said. And that's amazing. I mean, for me to have produced Bobby Slayton's last show.
I'll tell you, there are guys in this world who can't get it out of their blood, and I believe he's one of them. You know?
I don't know. He
sure came out with fire. I mean, he did. Didn't skip a beat.
Didn't skip a beat at all.
Yeah.
But for the 6 weeks before that, he was calling me up, going, I just don't know if I can do this anymore.
Oh no.
Well, no, I know what that's all about because I used to get that too. I go, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this, and then
you still do, Alex.
But you still do, exactly. And it's the same thing with Slayton. Hey, there's the theme playing. Well, we didn't have many people here tonight either, but boy, it's a nice bunch. Nice bunch.
Quality people.
Quality. Jeff, thank you.
You're welcome.
A big Machu Picchu to you, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin, great to have you here tonight. I'm glad Brian isn't here because I won't mix the two of you up.
We're all glad Brian isn't here.
Yeah. Thank you, my dear friend Alan. And, of course, Len, as always. You know, you're terrific.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, everybody, give a big wave goodbye, and I'll give a big wave goodbye at you, okay? There they go, ladies and gentlemen. That's our citizen panel for tonight. We'll be back again tomorrow night, but stay tuned now for our old friend. Oh boy, I'm losing it, folks. the intersection with Amy Emanuel. That's it. See if I say it that way, I remember. Anyway, she'll be here. She's going to do her show. It's a call-in just like this one is. And if you want to find her, you just simply go to gabnet.net and you look at column 3, and down at the bottom, a bunch of names is hers. Click it. That'll take you to her Zoom. I'll see you again tomorrow night for the last show of the week. Same time, same station in life. In the meantime, as always, if you see her, of course, tell her I love her, okay? Bye-bye, everybody.